Good day, Ms. Mary Grace Namwag. I'm Shannel Maaño, and I hope that you already knew why you were called today.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, before we proceed, I want to ask, how is your day going here?
I'm good as of the moment, ma'am, and I hope to adapt quickly with my new environment.
Oh, that's good to hear. Again, welcome to Traffic's Adventures, and expect that we will treat you fairly, not just as a tour guide, but as a member of our family. Anyway, the things that we will discuss here are about the dissemination of information for your performance appraisal. I already provided the copy of the form, so you can follow with the flow of what I'll be talking with you today. Have you received it?
Yes, miss, I have my copy with me.
Okay. It's really important so you will be able to follow with our discussion, and if there would be any questions, you will be able to ask me. Performance appraisal is conducted to determine the individual's improvement in their performance, provide opportunity for promotion, and of course, identify the strengths and weaknesses to properly address the needed development training for employees. This evaluation aims to align employees to company goals and objectives, which already discussed on the orientation, right?
Yes, miss.
Okay, so the evaluation is conducted quarterly and will cover your performance from October to December. The method to be used is the 360-degree, which contains the feedback from your anonymous customers, which is 30%, your colleagues that you work with along the tour, which is 20%, and of course, your superiors, which cover the 50% of the evaluation. So those are the persons or your evaluators for the period. Are you familiar with this method?
Yes, ma'am, I'm well aware of how it goes.
Okay, that's great. And of course, all of the gathered information are secured and confidential. Rest assured that it will only be used for its purpose. So, do you have any questions about it?
None so far, ma'am.
Okay, let's now proceed in discussing the parts of the criteria. So, these are the contents to be evaluated from you. First are the observation of managing customer concern, behavior, and attitude. The customer service skill must exceed the expectation and satisfy the clients. Also be noted that it would be great if you will be getting referrals from your previous customers because it will subject to incentive for promotions. Your cooperation with your teammates that you work with, and of course, productivity of work in terms of proper and timely execution of the task, strictly following the duties and responsibilities of your job, provision of daily reports to your superiors. And of course, you will be graded based on how you deal with the conflicts. So, those are the contents of the forms. Do you have any clarification with the contents that I have displayed?
No, ma'am, I don't have any concerns with the contents of the criteria.
Okay, that is good. If that's the case, I will proceed in discussing the system of how you will be rated. You are rated from 1 to 5. So the lowest is 1 and the highest would be 5. So for 1, it is defined as unsatisfactory or your performance is consistently unacceptable. 2 is for below expectation. Performance failed to meet the job requirements at a frequent basis. 3 is meet expectation. However, performance is regularly competent and dependable. 4 is exceed expectation, which is performance is routinely above the job requirements. And lastly, 5, which is the highest, outstanding, performance is consistently superior. So these are the ratings that your evaluators shall be given to you. If you have any questions, you can freely ask me.
I'm good with it, miss.
Okay, that is wonderful. So I just want to clarify the whole essence of this. So any best performance are rewarded. It might be recognition as the best employee, incentives, promotion, and salary increase. Any of those opportunities are given fairly for every employee, but in any failure or lacking area of performance, be given proper trainings to improve such and utilize their back.
Crystal clear, ma'am.
Actually, that is good to hear. I think I already give all of the information that I needed you to know, so let's end it here today. If you have any concerns, my office is 24/7 for you. You are free to come, okay?
Thank you, Miss Maaño. I really appreciate it.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Namwag, for cooperating attentively. I'm hoping for your best performance this quarter.
You can count on me, miss. Thank you and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Good morning, Miss Maaño. First, I would like to welcome you as a new part of our organization as an IT coordinator. I am Grace Namwag. I will be your supervisor in this company. We're looking forward to working with you. As a new part of our team, you were previously informed that in today's session, I will inform you about the employee performance evaluation, which is done semi-annually. This performance evaluation covers periods of months from January to June every year. As a supervisor, I already emailed you the copy of the performance evaluation tool that we will be using during this period. Did you bring it today for our session? Were you able to receive it?
Yes, ma'am, I have received it.
Do you have it today with you, Miss Manuel?
Yes, ma'am, I have my copy here.
Okay, that's great. Now I will start discussing important parts of the performance evaluation. First thing that we will do here is about our goals. As you know, our company strives to be one of the leading information technology company, and aligned to this is our goal for the performance evaluation period. Our goal for this period of performance evaluation is to implement, facilitate the new protocol on the usage of the information technology in our company, and as well as to oversee its effectivity to allow us to develop or make adjustments if needed. In order to do this, we expect all employees, including you, to show a good performance, especially you as a new part of our team. Thus, please take a look at the performance evaluation tool for you to keep track of what we'll discuss today. Before we continue, do you have any questions regarding the goals and expectation that I have discussed, Miss Maanyo?
So far, Mom Nan, I completely understood the goals and what are to be expected from me as one of the employees.
Okay. Good. Good that you have understood. So, as you can see on the copy of your performance evaluation tool, the method that we'll be using is the graphic rating scale, which is the oldest and widely used method for evaluating. This time, as you can see on your copy, we will use a 7-point scale. So before we further dive into our topic, do you have question, Miss Chanel, about the method that we will be using in your performance evaluation?
Ma'am, I have a question. Based on my knowledge, a 5-point scale is what is usually used in the graphic rating scale. Why will we use a 7-point scale?
As for that question, Miss Chanel, we decided to use a 7-point scale because that will allow a more accurate and reliable quantitative results on the performance evaluation. In addition, is this is the exact 7-point scale that we will be using. So first is 7, which means outstanding. 6 is good performance. 5 is slightly good performance. 4 is for average. 3 is for slightly poor performance. 2 is poor performance. And 1 is unacceptable performance.
Okay, ma'am, understood. Thank you for the answer.
So to continue, we will discuss about the contents of the evaluation performance tool. As you can see on your copy, this performance standard and criteria are divided into 3 categories. So for the first part or first category, it is based on how good is your performance on the key result areas of your job as an IT coordinator, which focuses on your duties and responsibilities. So the highest is 7, which indicates that you have an outstanding performance, and the lowest is 1, which means you have unacceptable performance. As an employee, you are responsible to know all the scopes of your duties and responsibilities. So, to further discuss this, please look at your copy, and these are the duties and responsibilities that you will be evaluated on. So, first is when it comes to configures and installs hardware and software in the company. Second is support network system and personnel advice on the best or most suitable information technology choices. Third is monitors the network and system performance. Fourth is organizes system maintenance activities. Fifth is maintains upgraded schedule and licenses. Sixth is facilitates the interaction between the higher level support and the end users. Seventh is develop the protocol on the usage of information technology across different departments. And last but not the least is for the first part of the category that I have explained. Do you have any concerns, Miss Chanel?
Miss, will the duties and responsibilities include other activities that I will do on occasional basis, only even though it is not part of my job description?
The duties and responsibilities only included in the activities within the scope of your job description only. So, as you can see from your copy, it includes your duties and responsibilities within the scope of your job description. It does not include activities outside of your job description.
Okay, ma'am, thank you.
So, do you have any more questions, Miss Chanel?
Oh, none, ma'am. Please continue.
Okay. So for the second part or category is about the critical job factors or dimensions as an IT coordinator. You'll be rated based on how good you've shown that you possesses these critical job factors as an employee. 7 being the highest and 1 being the lowest. So you've shown this means that if you got 1, you have an acceptable performance and you didn't show enough uh, factor when it comes to the critical factors in your job. So as your supervisor, knowing that you are doing well in showing that you have these critical factors are one of my duties because this will reflect to what competency you have as an employee. And as an IT coordinator, you must exhibit the following critical job factors. So, as an IT coordinator, you must have the communication skills, coordination skills, organizational skills, interpersonal skills, and attention to details. Before we proceed, do you have clarification or question about the second category, which are the critical job factors of the performance evaluation, Ms. Maaño?
For this part, I don't have any questions, ma'am. I am well aware of the critical job factors I must have as an IT coordinator.
So, that's nice to know, Miss Maaño. So for the third category, or last category in your evaluation, we have professional or personal factors you have as an employee. It is extremely beneficial for our organization that employees show professionalism at work and as well as good personal aspects which may affect your work. You as an IT coordinator works with various peoples in different departments. That's why it's best if you can show your good aspects personally and professionally because it can reflect our organization or employees' values or culture. The personal or professional factors includes first is your attendance, second is punctuality, third is adherence to policy, fourth is respect, fifth is approachable or being approachability, so reliable or dependable, next is adaptability, flexibility, and grooming. So you'll be rated based on the work attitude or behavior, which technically means your professionalism and personal factors which you exhibit at work. 7 being the highest, which indicates that you did an astounding performance, and 1 being the lowest, which means you exhibited an unacceptable performance in your personal or professional factors. So, Ms. Maaño, do you have questions regarding the third category of the evaluation, which is the professionalism personal factors?
Ma'am, I would like to ask about the suitable grooming. As a new hired employee, I was informed that we have a set of uniforms to be used on certain days of the week. And we have one day which is dedicated in wash day. What appropriate attire should I wear?
So, the suitable grooming for this day, which is the wash day, is a corporate attire. As long as you're presentable, it will be good enough, Miss Maaño.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Is everything clear now, Ms. Maaño, or do you have any questions regarding the performance evaluation that we will be using in this rating period?
Everything is already clarified, Ms. Namwag. I already understood the information that you have disseminated to me.
Oh, so that's very nice, Ms. Maaño. I would also like to inform you that during this rating period, we will also provide you a self-evaluation form. So for us to see the employee's view or your view as an employee regards to your performance. This will aid us appraisers in the evaluating of the employees. So if you don't have any more questions, thank you so much for participating in this informed dissemination session today. I am expecting a good performance from you.
Thank you too, ma'am.